What's up, everyone? It's your girl Special Treasure, and welcome back to my channel. You guys know I love my cup. Okay, so in today's video, I will be talking about grief during the holiday season, seasonal depression, and just tips on how I've dealt with it, and tips that I think will be great for you guys if you're also dealing with that. I think this is important to talk about. I'm specifically choosing this day because, as you guys know, you guys have been on this journey with me since it happened. My brother who passed away, today is his birthday, so shout out to him. Happy birthday, Jay. Shout out to him. I had typed up a few things on my computer and just things I wanted to go over today, so I thought it would be cool to just bring you guys along with me. I'm not trying to make this too sad, but I think it's important to talk about during the holiday season. Obviously, Vlogmas mainly would be exciting, and there's a lot of holiday festivities and things of that nature, but for today we're gonna get a little serious. It's only day 3. We're gonna get a little serious and talk about something that is important for everyone, honestly, and I don't feel like it's talked about enough. Okay, so the first thing on my list is setting reasonable expectations for the holiday season. Understand that you will be sad at times. Understand that it is okay to cry. It is okay to laugh, even if you're missing someone. To go through your emotions is super, super important. Obviously, I'm big on not dwelling in your emotions for too long. However, allow yourself in the moment to feel the way that you feel, pick yourself up, and then move forward with the day, the season, the festivities, whatever may be going on. Do not hold on to that moment of sadness for too long, because that will increase your risk of depression if you're not already depressed. Honestly, in other words, it would just make it worse for you, and we're on this journey together where we're trying to help each other and make sure that we're not sitting in the depression. We're working on filling up our own cup, making sure we can pick ourselves back up and get back to what we were doing, get back to life, but understanding that it is okay to have those moments of sadness. That's completely fine. Just as an example, do not feel guilt or anything like that for having fun during the holiday season when you're missing someone. Understand that they would want you to be happy as well. Most of our family members most likely would feel that way. And it's okay to enjoy the festivities. Enjoy it as if they were there, and understand that they are with you in spirit and they are with you through energy, and just feel them, feel their presence when you're having those great times or whatever. But don't feel guilt, because it's okay to have fun when you're missing someone. You must live on, and you must continue to have your experiences and have great experiences. So make sure you don't hold yourself back because of the sadness that you're feeling from the loss of someone. Surround yourself with people who love you and care about you. So this has been big because a lot of people in your life may say that they care or they wish the best for you, but honestly they may not. And that's unfortunate, but I do feel that is the case a lot of the times. Just surrounding yourself with people who love you and care about you. The biggest thing is making sure that they allow you to be yourself, allow you to feel the emotions that you feel. You don't want to be around someone that kind of puts you down for feeling sad or for feeling too happy. You want to make sure that you're content and you're happy with the support that you have around you. If for whatever reason you ever feel like someone around you is bringing you down, that should be a sign right there to remove yourself from the situation. I know it's easier said than done, especially when it's family members, but you want to make sure you have that strength and that backbone that you've been working on all this time on your journey, to make sure you set those boundaries ahead of time. And when it does happen, you nip it right in the bud right there. Don't let it continue, because then habits are going to be created, and then it's going to be too late later down the line. Everyone's going to look at you like, I've been saying this and doing this, and things have been like this all along. Why are you just now saying something? So make sure you set those boundaries in the very beginning. Don't wait too long, because it's going to be harder to set boundaries once you wait too long. This is the third one that I have, and this one will be mainly doing some sort of tribute around the holiday time that will bring family together, friends together, and just do a positive whether it's charity, or do something positive in the name of the person that you're missing. So for instance, maybe you do like a can drive or something working with a local charity like the Vera House, Toys for Tots, St. Jude's Children's Hospital, things of that nature. And that's more local to me, but I'm, any sort of children's hospital, doing something of that nature in the name of a person will bring so many people together, and just, it'll be done in a light where it's so positive, and the person who passed away will most likely appreciate you using their name in such a positive light, versus in a negative light where people go, and I'm not shaming anyone who does this, because people do it, and it's okay, but people want to like pour bottles or throw a house party and things like that, and that's okay for some. It depends on where you are in life and on your journey, but for me, I just feel like that's not, I don't want to say it's negative, but it can be. And it's like, for my person that I lost, like for instance, my brother, I want to make sure his name is shed in the most positive light as possible. I want to make sure his name is spread in the most positive light as possible. I want his name to touch people that didn't even know him personally while he was here, but they only know of the good that I am attaching to his name. So for instance, if I was to do like a can drive, it would be labeled Jay's Can Drive or something of that nature, so it's positivity around his name. And I think that's really important. I think, and then it could become like an annual thing. It could be something that you do every single year, or different seasons you do different things for local families, or the homeless people, or children that's in the system. There's so many ways you can give back and shed light and attach a name to the person that you lost and shed light on their name, without it being like any sort of substances or anything like that. So it's just an idea, and it's something that I plan on doing as well. But and when I do, I'll definitely share that on here. But I just thought that would be a great tip, honestly, for myself and for you guys. This is more something for people who are around someone who is grieving, whether you're a friend or family member. Just things that are important to not say to someone who is grieving. I'm sure you mean well, but it can come across as like, okay, I heard that 1,000 times. It comes across heartless. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'll give you guys some ideas and some things you should not say while or to someone that is grieving. He's in a better place. He or she is in a better place. He or she lived a long time. At least he didn't die young. You'll get through it. Just be strong. He brought this upon himself. It was his fault. It's been a while. Aren't you over that person yet? Things like that are just so insensitive sometimes. And although some of these may mean well, it just comes across as like, I know that already. I've heard that since the day it happened, and I'm tired of hearing that. Just let me cry. Let me go through my emotions. Again, it all ties back to allowing yourself, if you're the person, or your family member or friend, to just go through the emotions and let them grieve the way that they grieve. There's not much that you can really do to change that, as far as how their coping skills are. As long as it's healthy, there's no need to even step in. Just allow them to be them. You can be there for them, give them let them know that you're here for them, and that if they need support with anything, that you're there. But as far as the common, oh, it's in a better place, or you'll get through it, or whatever the case may be, sometimes it's just not needed. Sometimes it can be used, and not for everybody, but I'm saying sometimes it can be taken as just like, okay, it's just another cliche thing to say. I don't want to hear that. This is a quick video, but that's really all. Those are the few tips that I have. I didn't want to make it too long and drawn out. This too sad or anything like that. I just thought it would be nice to shed some light on people that's grieving during the holiday season, people dealing with seasonal depression, people who don't know how to deal with it, or have friends that are going through it that they don't know how to deal with it, and things of that nature. And I, as someone who has experienced that with so many family members, honestly, it's like weird. Like, so many freaking family members right now are just not here this season, and it doesn't make sense to me. It's just, why does it keep happening? I don't get it. In my eyes, like, I'm a spiritual person, so I think everything happens for a reason. I trust a lot in everything. And I believe, you know, there is a lesson to be learned with every loss, with every gain, and all those in between. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that everything is a learning experience, and everything I go through just simply makes you stronger. Me particularly, I never knew what it felt like to lose a sibling. And then when I did, it honestly was the weirdest thing ever. I hated it, and I still do, but I've learned to live with it. You don't learn to get over it, but you learn to live with it, and you learn how to cope, and you learn how to just move a certain way in life and not take things for granted. And, you know, so with each and every tragedy or obstacle that you go through, just take it as a learning lesson and take out whatever you learn from it and apply that to your everyday life, and all the pain you set in the back burner. But that is all I have for today's video. I'm sorry this video is not as upbeat, but you know, the videos that's coming soon will be. This one is just more so like, let's talk about the real, and let's not just brush over it as if it's not a thing, because it is real. People do deal with seasonal depression and dealing with grief during the holiday season, and it happens. This week happens to be Grief Awareness Week, so I said that weird. Grief Awareness Week. So I think it's perfect timing. It's just my brother's birthday happened to be right in the smack dab of Grief Awareness. What? What the heck? Grief Awareness Week. There's no B. Grief Awareness Week. His birthday. Oh, birthday. That's where. Anyways, his birthdays happen to be smack dab in the middle. So happy birthday to you, Jay. I love you always, big bro. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment down something below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.